Welcome to Talking Tech, our web series where we talk with Hillsborough teachers about their experiences with virtual teaching and learning. I'm Todd McDonald, the Technology Integration Coordinator.
And I'm Val Pania, the tech coach at the high school.
And today we're here with Dana Richins. Dana, thank you so much for talking tech with us today.
Thank you. It's nice seeing you both.
We're interested in what's working best for you. So what would you say is your biggest success with virtual teaching and learning so far?
I'm really enjoying the use of Jamboard, especially as a math teacher. It's really easy to start a Google Meet with my students, and they let me know what questions they're struggling with, and then I go ahead and I share my screen in Google Meet, and we work out the problems together.
In the last couple of weeks, we definitely felt like Jamboard has become our #1 whiteboard app that we're recommending to teachers. So could you just share your screen and show us what that looks like?
So yeah, it's super easy to write on. And then the students and I can work through problems. And then if I want to go to the next problem, you just hit the little arrows at the top and you can scroll through and you can have as many sheets as you need. And then up here, you have the option to share it. So sometimes I'll share it to the entire class using the HHS class number. So like I have HHS 0222-16-1920 at HTTPS. So whatever my class name is, I can share it to the whole class easily that way. I also, again, like that up here, these 3 dots, you can download it as a PDF. Last year when I wanted to use a whiteboard app, I really liked Jamboard because you could cut and paste other images, drop them into the Jamboard, and then write over them. So especially when I was doing graphing with my students in school, we do have a set of stylus pens that we borrowed. So we do write on them and we write over graphs. So that's like a really nice option when we're in school and we have access to that. The other thing, if I can go, let me go back to Jamboard. If I look at previous Jamboards, I was working independent or one-on-one with a student, and there were problems that they had. So what was nice is that I was able to copy and paste the problems that they wanted to work on. We had a set of problems which I was able to copy and paste into the Jamboard in advance, and then we worked on them together. So I had cut the images and just put them in Jamboard. So it was a nice way to work together when he was struggling with the assignment.
Very cool. Thanks, Dana. That's really, really interesting. Do you have students join the Jamboards as well, or are you using it more to show yourself solving the problems?
Right now, when I'm at home, I'm using it to have the students, I'm just sharing my screen through Google Meet, and I'm working out the problems and answering their questions. I'm using it as like a chalkboard. When we are in school, because the students have the pens, then they can work on, they start their own Jamboards and then they solve problems in smaller groups together and work things out. Since students don't have the pens at home right now, they could use it, but it's much harder to use with your fingertip than with an actual pen. So I haven't had them at home working on the Jamboard.
Did you know that there's a way for students to make their own styluses with Q-tips and tinfoil?
No, I did not, but I would love to know about that.
I'd be happy to share that video with you that I tweeted out from the tech team on Twitter, at HTTPS Tech Team on Twitter. Yeah, so it's kind of a fun DIY project. That's great, you're using Jamboard as a way for the students to see your writing and also hear your voice. I think it's really important that they're getting the instruction from you. Definitely makes them feel like they're still connected to you. What's next for you and your students, whether it's with Jamboard or something else? What else are you looking forward to trying out?
Well, now that you mentioned, maybe I will have my students make the stylus pens with Q-tips and foil if they have it. I would definitely want to do that with my class because I would really like them. Before we left, we did a lot of group work, and I think the students really liked working out problems together. So I would love to be able to give them challenging problems as a class and doing more collaboration, because I feel like right now it's a little bit harder for them to collaborate when we did so much collaboration when we were still in school.
Dana, thank you so much for talking tech with us today. We appreciate it. It's great to see you, and we wish you the best of luck Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.